Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, let's make our greetings again. A resounding good afternoon. Okay, thank you for energy boost. Hope the energy level will remain constant till the end of this meeting. Recalling, as word says, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. When we remembering our learning, no one can force you. It's all about your enthusiasm and willingness. Extreme presiding officer, fellow Toastmaster, and honored guest. With great pride, myself, Toastmaster Krishna Poudel, undertaking a role of Sergeant at Arms, and like to extend a warm welcome to each of you in a journey together of 110th Ratobangala Toastmaster Club meeting as well as 5th WorldLink Toastmaster Club meeting. Now let's take a moment. Please gently close your eyes. Place your hand just above your chest and repeat after me. At Toastmaster, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you very much. Gently open your eyes. You can lower your hand as well. And let's take a few seconds to make your cell phone on vibrate or silent mode. Okay, thank you very much. Now, I would like to inform you that some ground rules of our club meeting for its smooth functioning. So, maintain quiet environment, no side conversation, as well as no any unnecessary movements. And please note that we are not talking about any sexual, religious, and politics during the meeting. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our presiding officer of WorldLink Toastmaster Club, Honorable Toastmaster Smreeti Tuladhar. For a big round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmasters Krishna, taking the role of Sergeant at Arms for starting this meeting exactly at 4:15 as usual, though we had few guests, but still we were able to start the meeting exactly on time. Thank you for that. Adding on to Toastmaster International, it is a non-profit educational organization that helps members build their communication skills and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. Toastmasters initially began as a series of speaking clubs organized by Ramses Medley while he was working at for the YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association in Bloomington, Illinois, United States. The first unofficial Toastmasters meeting was held on March 24, 1905. Much like Toastmasters meeting today, the participants took turns speaking and leading the meetings every week. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, club members from WorldLink Toastmasters and Ratobangala Toastmasters, and guests. I am Toastmaster Smreeti, Charter President of WorldLink Toastmasters Club and presiding officer for this joint meeting with Ratobangala Toastmasters Club. As the presiding officer, now I would like to formally open this meeting with this gavel. Like our SA had said, this is a joint meeting, and this is just the 5th meeting for WorldLink Toastmasters and 110th meeting of Ratobangala Toastmasters. So initially, when I was approached for this joint meeting by a member of Ratobangala, I was a bit skeptical and hesitant because we were just learning how to conduct meetings, crafting speeches, taking a baby step each week. Nevertheless, it says working together results in a greater impact. So here we are today, taking another step of the joint meeting. And I'm sure we all are looking forward for the energy and fun this meeting has in store for us today. And now let's move on to another round of this meeting where we have few guests giving the introductions. So I'd like to have few guests who would like to tell something about yourself. Though I see a very few guests here, I see only one of here who is not from the Toastmaster fraternity. So please, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to be here today at Toastmasters, WorldLink Toastmasters Club. My name is also Desai, currently a part of learning and development team in WorldLink Communications Limited. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Any other member who would like to introduce to us, please? Maybe now from the Toastmaster Club again, because I don't see any other member here, which is not a part of Toastmaster. Maybe from this side? Anyone?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Sunita from WorldLink Toastmasters. I'm currently working as a retail supervisor. Thank you.
Thank you for your introductions. I also acknowledge the presence of our area director, Toastmaster Suraj, who had just arrived here to witness this joint meeting with us. Toastmaster is a learning path where you can lose the fear of public speaking and build leadership roles because we provide supportive and positive environment. I hope you all will stay till the end of this meeting to know more about Toastmasters, how we conduct meetings, and what we do all in this session. And I would also like to encourage you all to participate in the table topic session, which is coming ahead during the meeting. Now, without further delay, let me introduce to someone who is going to conduct and lead this meeting from here onwards. Toastmasters of the day, Toastmasters Niva. She is an educator by profession, teacher trainer at Ratobangala Foundation. She is immediate past president of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club. She is currently serving as Division B Program Quality Director, District 41. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Niva, with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smreeti. Good afternoon, everyone. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. It is my privilege and pleasure to be here welcoming you all to the joint meeting of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club and WorldLink Toastmasters Club. As our previous speaker, Toastmaster Smreeti and Toastmaster Krishna have already mentioned that it is the 110th meeting of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club and 5th meeting of WorldLink Toastmasters Club. Before talking about the theme of the day, let me explain you how our meeting goes. The meeting is generally divided into 3 sessions, as you all can see in the agenda sheet. The first session will be the feature speech session, where the speakers prepare their speech from following the program pathways. Second is the table topic session, which will be led by our table topic master, and anyone from here can participate in this. And the speaker will have to speak for about 2 minutes, and the timer will have to show green card in 1 minute, yellow card in 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card in 2 minutes, and we'll get 30 seconds freeze time as well. And the third will be led by the general evaluator, which will be the evaluation session. There is a slight change in the agenda sheet today. Our fourth speaker, Toastmaster Sagarika, could not be here with us today, so we'll not have our third speaker, and as you know, there'll be no fourth evaluator as well. So due to an emergency situation, she could not be here to prepare to present her speech. Now moving forward. Today, as our general evaluator of this meeting, we have Toastmaster Sunita Adhikari. She is the president of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club, Unit 2 science teacher, and she has completed level 3 in pathways. She is also the award leader of Duke of Edinburgh's. And talking about her hobbies, she loves adventure, likes to try out new things, enjoys cooking, gardening, and she has also developed a passion for painting recently. Now, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Sunita over here on the floor and would also like to request her to introduce all the role takers.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Niva. Good evening, everyone. I'm General Evaluator for today's meeting. And as a General Evaluator, I'll be evaluating overall meeting in general. Each and everything, what's going on the meeting, I'll be evaluating on that. And our evaluation sections, it will be conducted in two parts. First will be the evaluation session by the direct evaluators. We will be evaluating our speakers, and in the other evaluation session, we will have the evaluation from our indirect evaluation from our tag team. So I'd like to introduce my tag team to you all. Our timer, Toastmaster Pratyus. Toastmaster Pratyus loves to explore the unknown, he listens to music, and he loves travel. Toastmaster Pratyus, can you please highlight your role? From there you can.
Thank you. Good afternoon, my fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. I am Toastmaster Pratyus and I represent the WorldLink. I am pleased to be the timer of today's joint meeting. For every speech, there is a minimum qualifying time and maximum qualifying time. Green card indicates qualifying time, yellow card indicates target time, and red card indicates maximum time. After red card, speakers have to wrap up the speech within 30 seconds, else won't be visible for the ballot session. Future speakers have qualifying time at 4 minutes, target time 4 minutes, target time at 5 minutes, and maximum time at 6 minutes. Direct and indirect evaluators will have 2 minutes for qualifying time, 2 minutes 30 seconds for targeted time, and 3 minutes for maximum time. General evaluators have 45 minutes. Table topic speakers have qualifying time of 1 minute, target time in 1 minute 30 seconds, and maximum time at 2 minutes. I will report qualifying time when called upon to the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Now we have our counter, Toastmaster Suraj. Toastmaster Suraj is a physically hard-working individual with a kind and soft-hearted nature. Toastmaster Suraj, can you please highlight your role?
Thank you, General Evaluator. I am Toastmaster Suraj Dhimal from WorldLink Toastmasters Club. I am pleased to be taking the role of counter for today's joint meeting. Hello, Toastmaster. Welcome guests and potential Toastmaster. Keeping up with today's theme, the fun and food. Imagine yourself in a restaurant. The waiter hands you the menu card. While ordering, we go like, waiter, 2 plate guacamole please. and okay, let me check. And 1 cold drink. We stutter and use unnecessary words while doing just a basic thing, that is ordering a plate of momo. As an counter, I will track unnecessary sounds and repeated words such as like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, and so on. I will also count your pauses and general confusion during the speech, like E for or and C for him. I will present my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you, General
Thank
Manager.
you. Thank you, Toastmaster. Next, we have our grammarian Toastmaster Prabesh. Toastmaster Prabesh, a passionate data safe with a love for travel and an appetite for adventure, a deep affection for nature, a passion for art, and a life stirred by creativity. Toastmaster Prabesh, can you highlight your role as a grammarian?
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I take note of all issues of in this language as well as the outstanding uses. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is voracious. Describe someone or something as having an insatiable appetite or an eager and intense desire for something, usually for code, knowledge, or an activity. An example of using the word is, I got caught twice within a week by the traffic police for voracious speeding. I encourage everyone here to incorporate voracious into your speeches or conversations today to add some sparkle to our meeting. I will present my report when called upon by the General Evaluator. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabesh. Now, I'd like to introduce ballot counter, Toastmaster Samini Subedi. Toastmaster Samini Subedi, branch manager, professional contributor at KFA Business School, loves to navigate new places, loves all kind of music, hanging around with friends and experienced skydiving, bungee jumping, rafting, parasailing, etc. Toastmasters Samini, can you please highlight your role as a ballot counter?
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, Toastmaster and welcome guests. As a vote counter, I will determine based on your votes to raise winners in each of the following categories: better featured speakers, better evaluator, better table topic speakers, and better role taker. You will be asked to vote after each segment of the meeting. Please use the bottom side of the agenda sheet provided. Write down the name of the speaker you feel was better in the various categories and submit the vote. Thank you and back to you, Devana.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samini. And as a direct evaluator, we have 3 evaluators because we have 3 speakers. And introduction of the evaluation and their role, I will call out during the time of the direct evaluation. So I will hand over to our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Niva.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Niva. Moving forward. Now let's jump to the theme of the day. The theme of the day is fun and food. According to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, what is the need that is on the top of the need? Top of those hierarchy. Anyone knows? Sorry? It's on the bottom or top?
First one.
The first one, the basic need. Okay. Safety. Okay.
Food.
It's physiological needs actually, and under that, food comes. Okay. So I'm not going to talk about the theory right now. Don't feel burdened by it. So, food comes to our mind at all times, I guess. Right now also some of you might be feeling hungry. Some of you might be. Okay. So, along with food, fun is equally important as in the world that we are living today. Don't you agree with me?
Yes.
How many of you agree with me? Great. So as for me, this statement goes with along with me. Fun is where the food is. How many of you are the same? So, well, I am not a voracious foodie, but yes, I prefer food when I like to have fun. Whenever I go on a movie, I need to have that popcorn and one soft drink with me. Otherwise, there'll be no fun in the movie. when I go empty-handed, the movie seems quite incomplete. So when I go there with the popcorn in my hand, then I feel fun-filled. Now I'll be talking about more about fun and food, but before that, let's start our prepared speech session. Today, as our first speaker, we have Toastmaster Sujit KC. Now talking about him, Toastmaster Sujit is fond of music, travel, and making new friends. Kind of a guy who recommends and lives life at his fullest. Toastmaster Sujit is giving his icebreaker speech. I would like to request Toastmaster Nilima, his evaluator, to explain the objectives of Toastmaster Sujit's speech. Over to
Thank you, Toastmaster Niva. Toastmaster Sujit today is giving his icebreaker speech, as already told, and he's chosen the pathway motivational strategies. The time for his speech will be 4 to 6 minutes. The purpose of his speech is to introduce himself to the Toastmasters Club and also to learn the basic structure of the Toastmasters speech. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nilima. Now please help me welcome. Can you all please stand up because he's giving his icebreaker speech? Welcome. Welcome, Toastmaster Sujit, to present his speech. I see something in you, Toastmaster Sujit. I see something in you, Toastmaster Sujit.
You and I are unique and beautiful, like this flower. Walt Disney says, if you know yourself, you are always unique and beautiful. However, in life, it's not always the same. Sometimes there are situations when it will pluck your leaves, break you into halves, and put you into the trash. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster presented, and the lovely guest. I am giving my icebreaker speech. It is an opportunity for me to introduce myself to yourself. Spring. Spring is the season of renewal, and especially in Nepal, we will see lots of new blooms, clear skies, and lots of greenery during the spring. On that spring, the day was Monday, and the hospital was Porpakar Maternal and Women's Hospital. There was an old room where a lady was going through the labor pain. After a certain struggle, she gave a birth to a baby boy. And I was physically introduced to this world. So growing up in my childhood, I used to be classed as very naughty and sober in character. Naughty in the sense that during my schooling, I used to put a lot of naughty acts like putting snake tails on my fellow students' back, hiding their stationaries, homeworks. So etc. These were the naughty acts I have done during my schooling. During my schooling, I went to different schools for different reasons. After transfer of third school, I resorted to my fourth one, from where I completed my school living certificate. Soon after that, I joined higher secondary board, and during that time, I was a little bit away from my academic pathway. So I nearly destroyed my career. But due to the generosity of my tutors, I somehow passed the exam with 35 marks in one of the subjects. So it didn't ruin my career. And I joined the very fit out college due to that academic struggle. So during on the second quarter of the bachelor's, I moved to United Kingdom for my further study in health, because in Nepal there were not much of choice for male students in health sector during that time. So I joined University of Ulster and completed my postgraduate over there. Then after that, like, I was in making of my career in health sector. So there was an open day for recruitment, and I was waiting for my time with a token number. My token number was 3-digit, 248. So one of the recruiter, she approached me and she said, I see something in your eyes. At this moment, I don't know what it is, but with your behavior and the thing in your eyes, if you and I work together, you will achieve your destiny. Then I recall the same line used to be called by my mother. She used to say, I see something in your eyes, son. If you do no harm to others, you will be a better man and be called as better man after you passed away. So that was the 2 times, and without further delay, I said, okay, I will work with you, and then I worked with her and became a regional trainer for the London area. So I was looking after 10 different nursing homes and differently able schools. So it was okay. I was making my career. There were money, there were girls, and everything, all the facilities I had. All of a sudden, I was classed, suddenly I lost the fraudulent act by my friend, lost me a lot of money, and I was nearly bankrupt. So I know how the pain is when you don't have money in your bank account, but you have bills to pay. So after that, I get married, and then I with the experience, I still at night sometimes I call my wife. Then I asked her, "Why do you marry me?" And she says same thing. I see something in you, but till today I don't know what it is. So I have learned a lot of unconditional love and ungrateful from my wife, from my friends, and a lot of things from different people in my life. So if you have a lot of people who are looking after you, then it will be easy for you to resurrect from that problem one day. And ladies and gentlemen, when I look at you, I see something in your eyes, but I don't know what it is. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
We also see something in his eyes, don't we? Jokes apart. Now we have our second speaker, Toastmaster Abhishek Sharma. He believes in embracing the thrill of competition and the wonder of discovery, and is fond of sports. Toastmaster Abhishek is also giving his icebreaker speech today. I would like to request Toastmaster Devana to explain the objective of Toastmasters Abhishek's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Toastmaster Abhishek Sharma is giving his icebreaker speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. He has chosen the pathway engaging humor, and this speech, which is the icebreaker, is level 1, project 1 speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devana. Now please help me welcome Toastmaster Abhishek. Please stand up and Toastmaster Abhishek to present his speech, Life is a Sport. Toastmaster Abhishek, Life is a Sport. Toastmaster Abhishek, go.
Before beginning, I would like to ask to all of you, how many of you here like sports? Please raise your hand. Thank you. I believe life is a sport. The day you are born, you start your innings, you play along, and someday you get out. The goal is to maximize the points in between. This is a concept that has resonated with me throughout my life, quite literally and figuratively. Imagine a vast playing field with its own challenges, its own rules, its own victories. That playing field is life. Just like in any sport, we each have our own starting points, our own strengths, and our own weaknesses. Talking about me, if I was wearing any jersey on my debut, my jersey would look like this. Hello all, I am Toastmaster Abhishek. Can you guess what the number 6 signifies? Yes. February 6th, 1997, it was the day I made my debut on the sport called life. And the playing field was a cattle stable. We call it as a guy boat. I spent most of my early childhood at a remote village in Salem. When I was 5 years old, my mother realized that if I continue staying there, I wouldn't be competent enough to play the sports of life. So she changed the playing field. She sent me to Dang to stay with my uncle for better education. I was average at academics. Let me share with you all an incident. During my childhood, I had two of my best friends with whom I used to spend all of my time, either be sitting at the same bench on the school or playing on the field. And those two of my friends used to rank always above me. If I was ranked 10th on the class, they used to rank 8th and 9th. If I was ranked 15th, they used to rank 13th and 14th. Later on, their parents blamed me for being the reason to decline their grades. Obviously, they didn't say it on my face, but when I asked my friends to come and play with me, they refused. They said they weren't allowed to play with me anymore. I was so disheartened. And from then on, I took a challenge upon myself and promised that on the coming exam, I would definitely rank above them. On the exam, I gave it my all and I was able to secure third position in the class. Just like in any sport, winning is important, but winning consistently is what makes you a great leader and great athlete. From then on, I never looked back. Throughout my life, I have maintained good grades in academics. Most of my free time in early childhood was spent playing cricket. I love cricket. Anything that I could get my hands on, I used to pick it up and pretend it as a cricket bat and start practicing my shots. The flick shot, the cover drive, the cut shot and whatnot. I was so fond of the sport cricket. I represented my school, my district. I even represented at regional level, that is Region 5, and won different cricket tournaments. Even though I loved cricket, but I knew cricket would not be my career choice. Just like the physical sport cricket, I was more fascinated by the mental sport, that is the science of logic, the science of reasoning, the art of algorithm and the art of engineering. From a young age, I had a clear vision that I wanted to be a computer engineer. After my SLC, I moved to Kathmandu to pursue my higher secondary education. Then again, I moved back to Surkhet to complete my engineering. From this platform, I feel proud to share with you all that I am the gold medalist of my engineering batch. While receiving the gold medal from the Honorary Prime Minister, I remembered those two buggers that were in my life back then and their parents and the disheartening that I took back. I would have completed my engineering, but this gold medal, I guess I wouldn't have got if that incident hadn't happened to me. I need challenges to thrive. I am a voracious learner. If external factors fail to challenge me, I put myself in a playing field that I've never played before. This ice-breaking speech in a combined meeting with a renowned club, Ratobangala Toastmasters Club, who is conducting their 110th meeting, is a challenge that I put myself in. Talking about my career, my first job was after SLC, that 3-month period that we get while waiting for the result. I worked there. During and after my engineering, I worked on different programming projects for Government of Nepal. I worked as a data analyst for UNDP, and currently I am working at WorldLink Communication as a trainer. Actually, I believe what really makes life or sport is that we are not alone. We have our teammates, we have our coaches. My mother has been my best teammate. My father, the best coach and the mentor. My younger brother, my water boy who energizes me. And my lovely wife, the greatest cheerleader of my life. As I look back upon my life, I realize that I have embraced life with sports mentality. I faced my challenges, celebrated my victories, leaned upon my support network, and always pursued to add points to my life. Thank you.
Now moving on to our third speaker, Toastmaster Pratigya Shrestha. She is a middle school mathematics teacher at Ratobangala School, a teacher educator at Ratobangala Foundation, an award leader in the Duke of Edinburgh, and she is currently serving as Sergeant at Arms at Ratobangala Toastmasters Club, and also serving as Area Secretary in Area B1. She is a graceful dancer and passionate trekker. Toastmaster Pratigya is giving her Level 2 Project 2 speech. I would like to request Toastmaster Margaret to explain the objective of Toastmaster Pratigya's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good evening. Toastmaster Pratigya, the objective of her speech is for the member to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. And I think that is why she chose this meeting where most of them are unfamiliar. And the path she has chosen is innovative planning, and she is in a second level project 2.
Thank you, Toastmaster Margaret.
Thank you.
Now let us welcome Toastmaster Pratigya with a speech. Disconnect to reconnect, Toastmaster Pratigya. Disconnect to reconnect, Toastmaster Pratigya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Niva. What do you like to do when you get any free time? The most common response to this question is, I like to travel. Well, some people like to travel when they get time, while others take out time to travel. And I travel to take a break from my monotonous routine daily life. I had a group of friends with whom I used to go on hike every Saturday. I'm talking about the time when I was in my early 20s, almost around 15 years back. We were students then and couldn't afford to go on a long trek or holidays. But we used to make plans. Once we start earning money, then we all will go on trek every year, once a year. And we had a long list of places to go to. We did manage to go to some of the exotic trekking routes of Nepal, but after getting married, our priorities changed. Life got busy, and after having babies, our plans seemed like impossible. I couldn't go on a trek for almost around 5 years. Actually, I had taken a long maternity leave from my work. That was around 3 years. And I thoroughly enjoyed that time being with my son, raising him, being a full-time mother. And you know what? I did not miss my job at all. What I missed the most was carrying my backpack and walking uphill towards the mountains. I felt like the mountains were calling me and I was unable to reach to them. And one fine day, my husband asked me, "Do you really miss trekking that much?" Because I used to talk to him every day about the mountains and my plans to go to trek once a year. And I promptly answered, yes. Then he said, "You should go." Really? Can I go? Then I looked at my son and told myself, how can I go? This little human needs me. I'm the mother. And what will other family members think? But my loving husband assured me that he will take care of our son and no one in a family will say a single word to me. Dear Toastmasters, you don't know how happy I was at that time. I immediately sent messages to my friends. But as you know, now they were all parents, working parents, and they were all busy with the one thing or the other. No one was ready to come with me. So I went to my sister and asked her. Luckily and happily, she agreed. Then we started to look for the trekking routes. Both of us wanted to explore the far west of Nepal, as both of us we had never been to far west. We chose the Sefoksundo trek route and started making an itinerary. And finally, on 27th March 2023, we took the last flight available to Nepalganj from Kathmandu. And the very next morning, around 6:30, we flew to Jufal, which is situated at an altitude of 2,499 meters in Dolpo district. From Jufal, we went to Sulighat in a jeep, which is the starting point of our trek. As this was the first time we were traveling to the far west, I completely and thoroughly enjoyed the entire journey. The mesmerizing beauty of Dolpo, the long stretched trails in the jungle, the never-ending uphill, children we met on our way and shared our chocolate with, the small tea houses where we halted for a few minutes to have the nunchia, which I liked very much, and the sound of the bells of mules, which were hanging around the neck of the mules, the snowfall, the majestic waterfall, the continuous roars of the river Veri, and the magnificent turquoise color of Lake Foksundo are still vivid in my memory. We spent almost 6 days trekking, and after these 6 days, I freed myself from all the anxiety and stress. Actually, trekking teaches us patience and it allows us to discover our strength. The best part of this trek, I must say, was there was no network available. So no phone calls and no social media distraction. So when you walk through the silent trails of the mountains, you get to learn about yourself. You get to find out who you really are. And I believe that after this trek, which I had taken after a long gap, has definitely helped me find myself and energized me to reconnect to my normal routine life back here. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratigya. And that was all of the speakers that we had today. I would like to ask the timer if all the speakers are eligible for voting. So, yes, a small request for you all. There, in the agenda sheet, there's mentioned the table topic speaker, better speaker, right? So, whenever you write the name, please just fold it one time only, so that the ballot counter will not have a hard time opening up. Okay, so I'd like to utilize this time to prepare myself for a fun time. Okay, as I've already mentioned, fun is incomplete without food, right? So it's not food, actually, it's drinks. But now I would like to ask any one of you to volunteer to come here and take a sip from each of the glass and tell me which drink it is. You will not see the drink. You'll have to taste it and tell me. And if you get it right, then you get it. And you're already ready. So, turn around. No. Okay. No, otherwise
Leave all of it, right? Don't leave all of it. I think
This is right.
all. You will leave all that money and save money.
So you can have all of these. You can have it.
Was it correct?
Okay, wait. I need to give all yours. Please sit down there. Okay, you got it all correct.
I was wondering.
What's it like? It might take a while. Have some patience. Other no. I'm not that rich.
Okay, 500.
No bargaining, please. Okay. So are you the next one? Okay, anyone? Okay, please come.
Vote number 5.
That is Coke.
Yeah, you have to say. First.
Both fine.
Okay.
Vote Fanta. Water.
This is not good. Now bring this on.
Oh, you are not an experienced guy.
So okay, so we've got one winner. One last. Who wants to give it a try?
Even if he's wrong, then
Toastmaster Suraj, would you like to try?
yeah.
Wait. First, let me make it ready. Don't look.
One last thing for
Yes, Toastmaster Suraj. You use this one, right?
yeah, yellow.
Don't look.
Coke. Right. Right.
Yes. Okay, you also get a gift now. You get to get this. No, I'll give you a gift.
Oh, yes.
Just give it to you. Okay. So the first one. This is right. all the way. So you gave it a try, so here's a gift for you also. Alright, with that a bit of fun, let's move on to the table topic session, which will be led by our Toastmaster Anup Shrestha. So Anup Manandhar, sorry, Manandhar. To introduce him, he is a fun-loving person with keen interest in swimming, playing guitar, in addition to hiking, trekking, and workouts. So I'd like to hand over the stage to the table topic master, Toastmaster Anup Manandhar.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the evening. Can anyone imagine this pose? Can you imagine this pose?
Yes.
And upload that picture in the Facebook, and you see hundreds of likes and floors of comments. What do you say? Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and their guests. My name is Anup Manandhar, Toastmasters Anup Manandhar, and I am the Toast. Table topic, sorry. I am the table topic master of the evening, and as a table topic master, I will provide you an opportunity to come here to this stage and speak on the topic that I provide. And it's an impromptu speech, and with the theme of food and fun, I made a little twist in that theme. That is food for fun. So get ready for the fun topics, for the table topics. So now I would like to invite someone from the guest to give a speech on the topic that I throw to him or her. See, I have in my mind whom should I call. Please come voluntarily. And one thing you please keep in mind that even if you did win that trophy, you can at least win the war with the fear to come up on the stage. So once again, I am asking for the voluntary to come in the stage. Okay. Now for the second topic, which is your favorite dance step? Bit of dance step, your favorite dance step, and speak something about that dance step.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anu. So yes, relating with what you have said, the dance steps. Of course, I am not a good dancer. I should not say a good, but I should say I am very, very bad at dancing. But yes, the dance step, or let's say the step that really touched me, or that I am learning right now, since we all know that last week it was Children's Day, and as a teacher, of course, it's my job, it's our job to do at least something for the students so that they get motivated and they get so happy by looking at their teachers on the stage. And we have been practicing a few steps. Of course, as I have said earlier, I am not a good dancer and not even a good singer, but I will try to present some of the steps that we have done so far. So please bear with me, the silly dance steps that I'm going to present. So here you goes. 3, 2, 1. Chumka gira re, bari ke bazaar mein. Chumka gira, hai, chumka gira re, bari ke bazaar mein. Chumka gira, hai. So much, my children, they are going to enjoy the performance with these 3 these steps that I have gone, they are going to have a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Okay, thank you for such a nice performance with the speech. So number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, please. Okay, welcome. Okay, another easy topic. Shall I start? Okay. Who is your favorite comedian? Who is your favorite comedian? And act as that comedian and tell something about that person here.
Talking about comedian, so I'm not interested, sorry for that, so I'm not interested in the comedian sector. But still, at this time, we have many voracious comedians in our trending. Actually, I'm very bad at doing act, but still, I'm also not. I also don't know. I'm not having anyone in my mind to. But still, I'm.
Copy some.
What's Kapil Sharma? Can anyone please suggest me? Okay. Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Today I'm a table topic speaker, as I'm Anup Manandhar. And I would like to welcome you all.
Okay, it was. I am really happy to see voracious speakers at this stage for their speeches. And one thing I remember, our mind is very wonderful thing. It starts working as soon as we take a step on this earth. And it never stops until someone calls and says to talk on the stage. Okay, thank you. Are all the speakers on time? Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you all, Toastmasters.
I think we need to call out the names on that, of the table topic speakers.
Table topic speaker
Name, I think table topic speaker number 1 was Toastmaster Krishna. And second table topic speaker was Toastmaster Anjana, and the third one was guest.
Orchu Desai. Okay, please cast your valuable votes for them. And let's cheer up for the report. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anu.
So as the ballot counter collects the vote, let me speak up. So that right dot on time actually. We are ahead of, I think we are slightly behind the time. Okay, so fun and food goes together. Wherever you go, wherever you are, you want to have fun with the food along. Let's take an example of these which just went by. While we have these, there's a tradition of having dar, right? So while having dar means what? It's all about delicacies and dancing. And then it's fun. It's no fun without food. Don't you agree with me on this? Yes. So let me take the example of dasai also. What is dasai for you all?
Meat.
Exactly, meat. So yeah, half of the majorities will say meat. It's all about food. Meat is also food, right? a proteinous food. So in Dasai also we enjoy. Why? Because we get to eat a lot of delicacies, right? For meat and all those stuff, sweets and all. And then we have fun. We play cards. But playing cards is not much fun when we don't have any snacks.
Yes.
It is fun when we have snacks. So in the end, fun goes along with food. So let me not talk further about it. Let me move forward to the evaluation session now, which will be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Sunita. Toastmaster Sunita, I would like to hand over the stage for the evaluation session. So she'll be presenting her report along with her direct and indirect evaluators.
Thank you, Toastmaster Niva. We all are voracious learner. We all agree that, yes. So to become more refined learners, we need to have feedback, direct or indirect. So we will get the direct evaluation first, and then we will move to the indirect evaluation. So for the direct evaluation, we have our evaluator 1, Toastmaster Nilima Shakya, who is evaluating our speaker 1. Toastmaster Nilima Shakya. She joined RBS as a grade 3 teacher and currently teaching science in grade 6 and 9. She holds an MSc degree in microbiology and has done M8 from UARD. She is a vice president membership of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club. She enjoys traveling, reading novels, and communicating. Over to you, Toastmaster Nilima.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunita, and wow, Toastmaster Sujit, what an opening to the Toastmasters Club. We were glued to your speech. I see something in you. I think each of us here on the stage saw something, a lot in you, a lot of potential, and you are going to get your Toastmaster journey long ahead, trust me. You had and very interesting casting, as we said. I felt like I was watching a movie, maybe something like KGF. You were mentioning that you were born on a Monday and this hospital and a woman was struggling, and it added a very, very fine touch to your speech. We all were glued to your speech. I don't think anyone else was thinking of anything like maybe someone like me who was hungry because it was food and food. So I forgot that I was hungry and I was all glued to your speech. So my evaluation will not just be as an evaluator, but I will also mention everything that was in your speech and probably that could be improved as an audience. You also mentioned a quote that if you know yourself, you are unique and beautiful. And that really, I think each of us felt that. I felt like you were a voracious person, and as a child, though you were naughty, but we really enjoyed the fun that you did as a child. You also talked about your downs in life, and whatever you were saying, we were feeling that you were adding reality to, you had a part of your life and there was a reality on the side where you were saying that you went to UK because we don't have opportunities in Nepal. So we were getting all of that. We were gluing to your speech. You talked about your mother, you talked about the recruiter who saw something in you and your wife who also saw something in you, and we were agreeing to each of those women in life or men who saw something in you, and we saw a lot as well. But Toastmasters, since it is all about improving ourselves and how we can get better in future, so I have a few improvements for you. I'm not going to be too scary. So what I felt was the body and the conclusion could have a little bit more transition, because when we were, listening to you, we were thinking, okay, what is going to be next? You ended your speech. what I liked about it was you started with a prop and ended with a prop that was really good. But there was a little, you could add something more. We wanted to know something more. Maybe probably you could add something like what brought you from UK to Nepal again? So there could be a little story to that as well, right? And the other thing that I was also told about by my evaluator when I gave my icebreaker was the vocal variety. So I felt like the vocal variety was the same throughout. And you were just standing on this part of the stage, and eye contact was there, but to a few members. So that was something that you could have improved. All in all, it was a great speech, Toastmaster Sujit, and you have a long way to go. I would also like to suggest you to add some humor to it, because I saw you smiling and I saw you laughing, making jokes in the middle, and you could be a very good humorous speaker as well. So that is it for Toastmaster Sujit. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nilima. Now we have Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Devana, who is evaluating our second speaker. And Toastmaster Devana is an A-level general paper teacher and has been the part of XCOM in RBTM club. She is popular among her colleagues and students. She is well known to be the humorous contest queen and also the impromptu queen. All in all, she is an entertainer. Toastmaster Devana.
Okay, so what sets us apart from the rest is the way that we tell stories, and our speaker for today, that one I was evaluating, was a master storyteller. I mean, for the first speech, with that much confidence, you have a long way to go. So first of all, congratulations on giving us such a captivating speech. It was your icebreaker, but it didn't feel like an icebreaker. It felt as if we know you and we were going through your life phases. So the best part about your speech was the way you use sports as an analogy in your life. Every little tiny details was taken, from starting from the beginning, from the innings to taking a position and coming and closing and describing the various people in your life. You were able to make us understand, and the journey that you took us through, your imagination could be felt. You were clear, you were crisp, you were concise. So we were also able to relate to you and understand your journey. The way you were looking at the audience, addressing the way that they react was also wonderful. At the same time, you were also able to understand the way, the structure of the speech that should have happened. You had a very good opening and you moved along slowly, and the conclusion was a bang, because you closed with the four most important persons in your life, with the foremost categories of how an athlete works. Having said that, it is a matter of great joy that we were able to understand your journey. However, there were certain places where things could have been great. You were great, there's no doubt to that, but food is not good unless it's a bit spicy. So I am here to provide you with the little spices that were missing. And the spices that were missing is that it seems that you can change your voices when you're required, but there were two places when the vocal variety could have been changed. One point was when you said you had to abandon your love for cricket. You are giving up the love of your life. So you could have said it was a total abandonment. The sense, the feeling, the agony was not felt by us. So perhaps next time you could let us know, because you were giving away the most important part of your life. Next time you were talking about how you had to shift, and the fact that your friends, the buggers who were getting ahead. So you could also have created a sense of mystery and tell us how you were encouraged to being from the bottom of the position to all the way to getting the gold medal. And the most important moment was the crowning moment in your life when you won the gold medal. So perhaps a lot of enthusiasm there could have helped. But overall, it was a great speech. You are a master storyteller. However, you could add a little bit of humor where you could say that my wife was a cheerleader. But one thing, cheerleaders change when there's a smarter player around. So you could have added that. But overall, the journey is great. And I'm really looking forward to your different episodes. And congratulations and more on your accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devana. We have our Evaluator 3, who is evaluating our Speaker 3, Evaluator 3, Toastmaster Margaret Singh. Toastmaster Margaret is a former teacher of Ratobangala School. She loves gardening and cooking delicious for her family and is fond of her dog, Cindy. Over to you, Toastmaster Margaret.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Don't you think Pratigya's speech was really wonderful? It was captivating. The way she expressed her love for hiking. She started with the question, what would you do if you get free time? And all of us started thinking what each one of us would do. And then she said hiking. She used to do hiking. That was what she did in her free time. Then we started wondering, oh, where all she went hiking? When did she do hiking? And with whom all? So that way, she was really able to grab the attention of all the audience. And then this momentum was kept by all the gestures that she used to say how every week she would go with her friends and she would look forward to the weekends, how she planned and how she enjoyed her life. And then suddenly it was sad for her. When she got married, all that stopped. And then she felt that she was missing something in life. But then, once when her husband said that he would take care of her child and she could go hiking, then she was really happy and she approached her friends, former friends who would go for hiking. But then, again, none of them were ready to go. Then, luckily, her sister volunteered to go, and then the happiness she felt had no bound. And then so all her facial expression and the movements that she used were really expressive of her happiness and her love for trekking. And the third thing that she excelled is she gave a message in her speech that to free us from the anxiety of our life and to break the monotony, we need such things like hiking, spending time with friends, and for her, it is hiking. From there, she gets excitement, she can break the monotony of her life, which is very important. So all in all, it was a really wonderful speech, full of expression, but however, in one or two places, maybe she could, since she's talking about such a thing, exciting thing as trekking, then maybe she could show some more excitement on when she said landing in Jufal Airport, 2499 altitude. That maybe she could have been more dramatic in that. Maybe something like, wow, 24,999 altitude. We landed there, and there I felt so superb. Maybe something dramatic like that she could have practiced. But then, if I were in her place, maybe for that I would have practiced that 1 day ahead, and maybe it would have come out much better. But all in all, there was no flaw in her speech. It was absolute pleasure evaluating a speech, and it was well structured with good opening and then a message for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Margaret. Now, we'll move out to our tag team for the indirect evaluation. I'd like to request our counter to present his report.
All the speakers were awesome. However, I had noticed some unusual and repetitive words. And the report goes like this. SA TM Krishna, account 1, overlong pause 1, presiding officer, account 1, repetitive word 1, authorization 1. TMOE, several account
repetitive word 2, other hesitation 2, gender confusion 1. General evaluator, all count 2, other hesitation 1. Grammarian, all count 1, other hesitation 1. Timer, all count 1, repetitive word 2. Ballot counter, all count 1, other hesitation 1. Feature speaker number 1, Toastmaster Sujit, several account, overuse word 2, repetitive word 3, other hesitation 2. Feature speaker number 2, Abhishek Sharma, account 1, repetitive word 1, other hesitation 1. Speaker number 3, Pratigya, Toastmaster Pratigya, account 3, repetitive word 1, overlong pause 1, other hesitation 1. Evaluator number 1, Toastmaster Nilima, account 4, repetitive word 2. Evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Devana, had only one account, otherwise she was flawless. Evaluator number 3, Margaret, several account, repetitive word 1, overlong pause 3. Table topic master Anup Manandhar, account 3, overuse word 2, other hesitation 1. Table topic speaker Anjana was flawless. Table topic number speaker 3, potential Toastmaster Archu, account 2. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Before going to the grammarian report, I would like to ask our timer, are all three evaluators eligible for voting? Yeah. So you may cast your vote for our better evaluator. I'd like to request our grammarian to present his report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. It was a pleasure listening to your speeches today. I have made a note of all the excellent grammar usage today. Starting with Toastmaster Niva, she used great use of phrases like moving forward, physiological needs, fun goes along with the food. Toastmaster Sujit, you made use of the words like resorted, generosity, destiny, fraudulent. Toastmaster Abhishek, you made good use of the phrases like life is a sport, concept that has resonated, disheartened. Moving forward, Toastmaster Pratigya used good words and phrases like monotonous routine from daily life, exotic trekking routes, one fine day, majestic waterfalls. Likewise, other good use of words and phrases were break the monotony, captivating speech, crisp and concise, vocal variety. Okay, moving forward, there were some improper use of language or phrases. In our trending would have been who are trending. You may heard would have been you may have heard. Likewise, there was an old room, there was an old room. There was an issue with the article. After transfer of my school, should have been after transferring to my school. Likewise, from a young age, should have been from a young age. I moved to UK, should have been I moved to UK. There was issue with tense. That's it from good words and improper use of words. Moving to the word of the day. Overall, I'm impressed with so many Toastmasters using the word of the day so impressively. I guess everyone is very hungry today. I hope the snacks are good. Toastmasters, Niva, Abhishek, Anup, Arsu, Nilima, and Sunita, all of them made use of the word of the day once. That was very impressive. It showed the voracious appetite that all you have for enhancing your speech as you deliver it. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabesh. Now, before going to our timer report, I would like to give the evaluation for overall meeting, and I'll ask timer to record my timing as well. And after my report, I'll call you here to present your report. First of all, let's give a big round of applause for we all in completing the joint meeting of 104th meeting of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club and 5th meeting of WorldLink Toastmasters. And the meeting started. First of all, the meeting started on time. And when we enter the meeting, we can see that word of the day, it's displayed all over the room. So it's easier for everyone to look at the word and use it several times. And word also is suitable for the theme also. Yes, that's greatly done. And so one feedback, when you display the word of the meeting, and I can hear some people talking about the meaning and then sentences. So it is explained by our grammarian. So it's better not to discuss the word of the day and its meaning several times. And in some places the mobile tones it's ringing. So it's necessary to when SAA explaining the ground rules, I can hear some mobile, it's ringing. So it's better to keep it in silent mode. And give a round of applause for our SA. He started the meeting on time and he explained the mission statement and even the ground rules very effectively. That was greatly done. And our presiding officer welcomed guests, and then presiding officer explained the history of the Toastmasters also, because so many of us are new here. It is good to explain the history of the Toastmaster. But one feedback for presiding officer, she must include the history of the Toastmasters in Nepal as well. And who is the first club in the Nepal, like Kathmandu Toastmasters Club is the first club to start Toastmaster journey in Nepal. So it will be better if we include the history of Nepal as well. And Toastmaster of the evening, let's give a big round of applause for our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Niva, fun and food. I think these are the mantra for today's livelihoods, living styles, today's life. Everyone feels like having fun and having food. It's like the mantra to live happily. And you engage the audience with all that food items, delivered gifts, and it provides gift to the participants. It was greatly done. Everyone were engaged with the meeting themes and that enjoying the food. Especially it's the drinks as well. That was greatly done. Even the most effective part, is Toastmaster of the evening. She makes everyone to stand up for the icebreaker speech. Actually, we don't stand up for the other speech, but we are in the icebreaker. We must stand. Yes, she made us to do that and engage the audience. That was greatly done. And our table topic master. What a fun we have in all the topics that we have of the table topic masters. We brought excitement by showing the pride to trophy. Now, so all were actively engaged. We don't need to call out for a longer time. Participants were ready by saying that attracted prizes also. And the questions, it's all relatable and fun also. And speakers, you all were amazing singer, dancer, and comedian. One feedback for our table topic master. When you come here, you explain what table topic is and how you are going to do the table topic, how table topic is going to help you, instead of repeating the purpose again. Because in your introduction, you mentioned the purpose of the table topic, so it's not necessary to mention it again. Instead of that, you can explain what is table topic and how it is going to help you all. Let's give a big round of applause to our table topic master. And speakers, we have an amazing experience, especially for the icebreakers. We came to know about your life journey, how you started your journey, everything we came to know about you. That's greatly done. And one feedback for one icebreaker, for speaker one, when you come here, in the agenda set, it's mentioned that you are giving your icebreaker speech and your evaluator mentioned the purpose of the speech. So it's not necessary to repeat that again. I am giving the icebreaker and then purpose of my speech is you don't need to repeat it again. Instead, you can start with another bang that you can do it. And I have one feedback for speaker 3 that I think somewhere evaluators missed out that I used that. You have the good transitions throughout the speech, but keeping the same word as the transition, like and everywhere in the transition you use and. Instead of the same word, we can choose the different word for the transition. So it sounds better. Okay, give a round of applause for our speakers. And evaluators, you all were amazing. I can't explain also. I learned so many things from your evaluation techniques. It's all 3 speakers, they use the sandwich method of evaluation. First give the positive feedback to all the speakers, then the areas on which speakers need to improve. And again, overall, they conclude their evaluation speech with the positive feedback. So, give round of applause for our evaluators. And the hardworking tag team, come on. Tag team, you are amazing. Our counter, you explain that, how you are going to record, what is your role with example, that was greatly done. And Grammarian, you provide the detailed report. And one feedback for the Grammarian, we don't actually, when you collect the good uses of the word, we don't write the name of the person, just a collection of the good uses of the word. So it's not necessary to mention speaker this one has said this, just have present the collection of the good words, uses of the word. Otherwise, you have done a great job. Let's give a round of applause to our company. Now, I'd like to ask my timer to present your report.
So that Krishna Poudel started the meeting on time. He took 4 minutes 15 seconds. Then general evaluator took 7 minutes 11 seconds. First speaker, featured speaker Sujit KC took 6 minutes 30 seconds. Second speaker, Abhishek Sharma, he took 6 minutes 30 seconds. Third speaker, Pratigya Shrestha, she took 6 minutes 14 seconds. Table topic master Anup Manandhar to 3 minutes 10 seconds. Table topic speaker Krishna Poudel to 1 minute 16 seconds for his speech. Table topic speaker second speaker Anjana Balla to 1 minute 25 seconds. Table topic speaker 3 also Desar to 1 minute 20 seconds. Then first evaluator Nilima Shakya to 3 minutes 18 seconds. Second evaluator Devana Singh Thapa to 2 minutes 55 seconds. Third evaluator Margaret Singh to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Our grammarian Prabesh Shrestha to 3 minutes 9 seconds. Our counter Suraj Dhimal to 2 minutes 3 seconds. And I, as timer, I took 1 minute 26 seconds.
I'd like to request you all to vote for the better auxiliary role player. And better auxiliary role player, we have Sergeant at Arms, SA, on Stag Team, Timer, Grammarian, Ballot Counter, no, not Ballot Counter, our Counter, Timer, Grammarian, and SA.
It's okay. Let me save the time again.
Okay, I hand over to Toastmaster Niva.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunita. Thank you, Toastmaster Sunita, again for the wonderful evaluation that you gave, and I hope we all can, think about it and apply in our next meeting. Be mindful of the things that we are doing, and we have to do it in order to improve ourselves. So, talk a little bit about theme, and then I'll move on with the, I think, ballot counter, right? Okay. So, till the ballot counter takes her time. Food, okay. When talking about fun, food is the main thing that comes to your mind, isn't it? Even we talked a lot about hiking today, and some of the speeches were about hiking, and some of you, during the introduction time, I read about some of you would like to do trekking, right? So while doing trekking also, food is a must. You need to carry your food. So whether it not be tasty or a hot plate of food, but it can be some fruits, and that can give you energy. So hiking without food is also not fun. With that, okay, so I should speak a lot. Whenever I'm here, I would love to see you all smile actually. But I'm thinking of ways to make you smile. Okay, it's not fun, people staring at you and what is she going to tell me, what. Okay. So should we do your thing first? Okay. Before. Okay.
She's okay.
You're going back?
He's okay.
Okay. Okay, actually, we have our area director, area B1 director, Toastmaster Suraj with us here today. Before we share the ballots, share the results, I would like to welcome him on the stage to share his 2 words.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Niva. Let's give a huge round of applause to all of us. What a fantastic meeting. I mean, Ratobangala Toastmasters Club. Let's give a huge round of applause to Ratobangala Toastmasters Club. Well, it was only about 1.5 months ago that all of us came here and did a demo meeting for WorldLink. And in such a short period of time, look at us, the 2 clubs coming together, conducting a joint meeting. And this is what I love about Toastmasters. People talk about coming here, giving speeches, evaluation, this and that. but very often, or less we talk about is the opportunity and the environment of Toastmasters where we all help each other. This is the place where we give a helping hand, not pull each other's leg. So this is something that I really love about Toastmasters. And I only have one regret today. Normally, wherever I go to any meetings, and normally pulling people one or two and ask them to come. So today I came alone. My only regret is that I wish I could have brought in more people with me to show them how in Toastmasters we help each other and grow and become a better version. Nevertheless, 5th meeting of WorldLink Toastmasters, great going. We have a long way to go, but such a voracious learner you all are, and love the fact that, even because since it is the Learning and Development Center, they are also in the education sector, just as you all are at Ratobangala, and that's including me as well. We all are in this learning or teaching business or training business, and here we are all as a student learning from each other. What a fantastic support system we have today. And with this, I would like to conclude my remarks. Great going. Let this enthusiasm go. We will not take too much of time since the ballot counter is already ready for our segment. Again, with this, I congratulate you all and hand back the floor.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj, for your kind words. Now, without doing further ado, I would like to call upon our ballot counter for today. Toastmaster Samani, okay. Oh, thank you.
Everyone must be voracious about the result. So without much ado, I am going to announce the winner of these different categories. So first of all, congratulations to all the role takers, speakers, and even our guests who participate impromptu in front of us and give her Tamil topic speech that is bit of humorous. So the first better teacher speakers is, any guesses? That's true. Mr. TM Suraj, sorry. Okay, my mistake. TM Abhishek Sharma. Now second.
Acceptance speech. Acceptance speech.
Thank you all. I'm feeling just like I've hit a 6 on the first ball of my innings. Thank you.
Now, later evaluator, TM Devana Singh Thapa.
Okay, thank you. I think this is the first time that I have won something like this, and I think the reason I won is, like he said, it's like a team effort. So because my speaker's speech was so good, he hit a 6, so I won the century. So I hope that this continues, and like the IPL, we will both flourish.
Now, better table topic speaker, Anjana Manna. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. After a long time, actually, I participated in a table topic contest, or let's say table topic speaker. Usually, we are so much engrossed with the rules and all, and I nearly forgot this part. So this is actually quite an interesting segment of Toastmasters, and I really appreciate the speakers who came in forward to share of an unknown topic, speak impromptu, give impromptu speak, and speak in front of everyone. So I'd like to share this award with all the table topic speakers, Toastmaster Krishna and Toastmaster Archu. So this is for all of us, and thank you WorldLink for this.
And the final one, now this is, I guess, not a suspense anymore. Because we will take a Toastmasters Niva.
Actually, nothing to say. Thank you all.
That's all from my side. Over to you, Sunita.
Thank you so much. Okay, I enjoyed being the Toastmaster of the evening today. It was lovely to be here with have a joint meeting with all of you, and I would like to thank all the role takers and all the enthusiastic members of Ratobangala Toastmasters Club and WorldLink Toastmasters Club. And with the permission of the area director, I would also like to give a small suggestion in the meeting. Okay, so that would be, as we all are learning, this is our first meeting, like first 5 meetings, right? So we always, address the speakers, all the Toastmasters as Toastmasters. We don't say TM. TM, we write it in the paper, but when we address some Toastmasters, we say Toastmasters, right? We say Toastmasters only. So yeah, I wanted to say that. With that short note, I would like to hand over the floor to the presiding officer for today, Toastmaster Smreeti.
Wow, we really had a very fun-filled and food as well in the meeting. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Niva, for that engaging and perfectly conducting this joint meeting for us. Like I said earlier, this is the first ever experience of WorldLink to have conducted joint meeting with any club, as this is just the 5th meeting for us. And I would like to especially thank all the role takers, speakers, table topic speakers. We have very impromptu topics. Our table topic session was really fun today. We really enjoyed it. And I would also like to thank our area director, Toastmaster Suraj, for taking time out and being here this Wednesday afternoon with us in this joint meeting. Thursday. Because we always conduct our meeting on Wednesday, so this Wednesday is hang on my thing. Thanks for correcting. So without much delay, I would like to adjourn this meeting because I am voracious for food now. Before moving on from this floor, let's have a group picture because this joint meeting event is like one-off session for every one of us. And after that, we do have food upstairs in the cafeteria. Thank you.